Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy. You can say that's crazy, but she could possibly pull that off. And now you're trying to defend yourself for something you might not have done. Oh man, this is crazy, right?
No,
This is
it's
crazy.
yeah.
Some
But I
people
do
are
think, yeah,
narcissists and very um disturbing people. This is what that's when you the more you unravel the story, you clearly see that she's mentally disturbed. I'm
cuckoo.
being honest.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a lot of
Lock her up.
uh, a lot of people, KR, a lot of people have a lot of people have how do I say this? I think there are a lot of functional crazy people.
Mm.
So they function so they're crazy, but they function just well enough to partake in the day-to-days of society. And I think she's one of them. But I do think that there comes a point where you can flip. And I think
Great.
that happened in her case, right? So and we showed in the previous episode we had about her we did about her, and this was like the previous story up to before. So at that point, it wasn't officially determined that she lied, but we did show videos where they talk about her venting, so recording herself slapping men, specifically white men, across the face, and saying it's like for like I forgot what she said, but it's like it's
Reparations.
yeah, for reparations or something of that nature. But it is quite it's quite disturbing to know that people like this walk amongst us. You can see them day to day. You might be grocery shopping. She might be reaching for the same apple as you are. And if you're lucky, you can just, you'll just part ways without any trouble. But that person can go ahead that same evening, inject herself with toxins that she's allergic to swell up her face, go to a club with a mask on, and then claim that she was hit. And in this case, because she's so crazy and so reckless, they have proof. But you can also imagine that there are certain people who can do this better, smarter, they're wittier, and um, they can cause irreparable damages to innocent people who did nothing to deserve it, purely because of their own mental state, frustration, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, you're taking it even further, RJ. But to take your example, you might be getting that same apple. You guys touch each other. Her face, she has that ski mask on, and suddenly you guys touch hands, and she pulls off that ski mask and start yelling, "She hit me."
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy. You can say that's crazy, but she could possibly pull that off. And now you're trying to defend yourself for something you might not have done.
Yeah,
It's crazy if you think about it. And these people are very very dangerous. To
dangerous.
say-
Yeah, yeah. In a time where, yeah,
No, continue.
yeah, in a time where the slogan is "Believe all women" and men are bad. It doesn't take much to convince the public that that a man has done something wrong, without there being any proof or things of that nature. This lady was yelling, not was complaining, or at least were this was dissing not only the man who allegedly hit her, but also the guys that were standing around and doing nothing, as if they were standing there, saw it happening, and did nothing. But apparently, these were just random men. So, can you imagine how crazy you must be? KR, can you imagine how crazy you must be to wake up to go outside, take off the ski mask, go look for a couple of guys, start recording and yelling at them, claiming things that didn't happen. You know how crazy you need to be. So yeah,
Crazy
it's really
enough.
disturbing. It's really disturbing.
Crazy enough. And she raised about 42,000 so far.
Yeah, Sam's going Sam.
Sim's gonna simp. And hey, they always say, I think it's P.T. Barnum said that, right? A
What did he say?
sucker is born every day.
Yeah,
Let me see if it's correct. Yeah, it's not every day, every minute actually.
yeah, yeah,
He went a step further.
yeah,
I say day. He
yeah,
said there is a soccer born every minute,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and there are enough suckers that donated to that cause. It is what it is, guys. Why we cover this is to show you that you always have to protect yourself at all times. No, move ahead, think for yourself, but think as well. Try to put yourself in the shoes of others in order to assess situations and remove yourself from maybe dangerous situations because maybe at that night maybe there was someone with a blicky and then a simp with a blicky, and then she says he's the one who hit me with the brick,
Yeah,
and then the simp pulls out the blicky
yeah,
and start busting at you.
yeah. I mean, KR, there are enough stories of women causing trouble, calling their fathers, their brothers, their cousins to come fight for them based on a story that they invented themselves, and
Mm.
people ending up getting deleted, and the lady not even bashing an eye, not even caring that a person lost his life for protecting her, when in reality she didn't need protecting, she was making everything up. So it's really dangerous.
Rudolph,
uh
right?
yeah, the Rudolph was one, but there was one as well. Rudolph is one of many. Rudolph is
There's a
the
lot of many. There was also, I remember a story about a woman who claimed that her ex-boyfriend basically assaulted her, which was not the case. The brothers went into the home trying to confront him. The man was standing there, stood his ground, literally, and they went on running outside. All I'll say is both men didn't make it, from what I remember, and the
Mhm. No,
and the
one didn't.
one didn't.
One
Okay,
didn't,
one
yeah.
didn't. The other did, but
Well, the,
the,
the other did, but not without any harm done. Yeah.
but this is the thing. You have to be very assess the situation because at the end it was revealed that he didn't even touch her.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. So she's putting you in harm's way, and now you're not here anymore. It's revealed that it wasn't really the truth.